Welcome back, everybody. This is Eric here with Iraq Veteran 8888. We're continuing our 2016 SHOT Show coverage. Actually, I think this might be the last booth that we're stopping at. We're here at Troy Industries. These guys are great, and they've got all kind of interesting products. And I want to show you a couple of new things that they've got out for this year. One of them is a rifle that's a tribute to the guys that were involved in the Sante prison raid. It's one of the largest rescue attempts in history of Special Forces and Air Force. Really just, it's one of the largest rescue attempts of American POWs that's ever been made in military history. And this was the firearm that they used primarily, the commandos used. And Troy now has a version of this gun that they're making. It's a tribute, kind of a replica to the original gun that they carried during that operation. And what's awesome about it is there's a lot of painstaking details that they went through on this. One is, you can see this web sling that's on here. It's actually made by the original company that made the original web slings for the original military issue web slings. You can see lots of little subtle details like the sling mount. I'm assuming that's supposed to be for a sling mount point on the actual grip there. You can see the vintage style stock, I want to say that's okay, that is probably, I can't remember if these are a 4-position. Yeah. So kind of a Car 15 style stock, fixed carry handle, large diopter, small diopter. This configuration I'm very familiar with. I've used A2s a lot over the years. Some of them were flat tops, but a lot of the guns that I used over the years were very similar to this configuration, but more of an A2 configuration. So you can see you got an A2 front sight post. This flash hider that they've had on the originals. So this type of rifle here is kind of historical, you know what I mean? But it's a tribute to them. And one of the awesome things about this rifle, if you buy one of these, is 2 things. One, they're going to donate $50 to guys that are handling all the MIA, POW. You guys have seen the black flag for POWs. They're going to donate to those folks, and every rifle sale gets $50 over to those guys to help out with raising awareness for POWs and for helping out a lot of their programs and everything. So there's kind of a charity aspect there that was very important to me when I heard about this. Also, if you're a vintage rifle buff like I am, I love old school ARs and everything like that. So this is right up my alley. That's why I wanted to show it off to you guys. The trigger's mil spec. There are a few minor, I suppose you would say, enhancements that they made to this gun over some of the originals. It does have M4 feed ramps, so you get reliability of a modern firearm, but with the kind of homage that is paid to the original firearm. So they got a couple of different configurations you can see here. This is more of an Air Force rifle, okay? I'm more familiar with stuff used in the Marine Corps and the Army, but this is a configuration that Air Force commandos would have carried. So that's very interesting. We're going to move over here and show you a couple of new offerings. They got an awesome stock you're going to like, and also a little 9mm PDW I want to show you. Let's go look at it. All right, so moving along, we've got the Troy M5. This is a 9mm carbine that Troy's offering, is new for 2016. Also, what we've got on this is their Tomahawk stock. This is a newly designed collapsible stock from Troy. Got this little button down here, give it a push, collapses. Now, one of the interesting things is you can still use your bolt carrier, and they give you, of course, a little buffer, like a spacer in there. So you don't have to have a special carrier or anything like that to use this stock. You've got a QD sling point down here, which is kind of nice. You can see they've got it tethered here so nobody runs off with it. But push this button, give her a pull, and you've got those positions there. So I'm really liking that. It's very small and minimalist. This is made out of polymer. It's very lightweight. The configuration of this rifle, you can see that it takes Glock magazines. Now, I didn't really clarify this with him, but this looks like some kind of prototype that could be something they're working on. But you're talking Glock magazines, 9mm mag well, nice generous magazine release. Pretty standard fare there. No last round bolt hold open, but not a big deal there. You can see we've got a carbon fiber forend on it. The barrel's threaded 1/2x28 for all your standard 9mm cans and other muzzle devices. But yeah, you know, it seems that for SHOT Show this year, at least from my perspective, and I can probably speak for Chad as well, we've really been looking hard at the 9mm, you know, AR type rifles, because it's just a really interesting kind of niche market that I believe not a lot of people really talk about much, but it's growing in popularity, and a lot of people are kind of gravitating to pistol caliber carbines. You guys are probably aware of some of the other booth reviews that we've done where we've discussed some of the you know, things that are out there. There's no better time to get into owning an AR than now. And if you're already an AR person, you've already owned a ton of black rifles, this is a great way to get into something that's kind of unique and different, you know, without having to buy, okay, well, I just feel like I bought the same gun over and over and over again. That's why I like this type of setup. I'm probably going to end up picking up something similar to this, and I'm going to run some type of, I mean, I like the generous rail system. Looks like there's plenty of room there to get a suppressor up underneath it. So I could totally see something like this with a little 5.5-inch barrel, run your can up underneath. You know, the carbon fiber handguard, nice and lightweight. Really, really cool. So that's pretty much a couple of things there I want to show you from Troy this year. This is probably our last SHOT Show video for the year. We've had a really great time. We've met a ton of awesome people. We've met some new faces. We've seen some familiar faces. We've seen some innovation and some change in the industry. So at this point, we're going to be moving along. We might have a thing or two popping out here and there, but for the most part, we're going to get back to work, back to making videos. Guys, more gun gripes on the way, firearms facts, gun reviews, gunsmithing, reloading. And when it comes to firearms, we're doing everything we possibly can to try to put as much information out there when it comes to protecting our Second Amendment rights. And I tell you, not only from the standpoint of knowledge and putting that stuff out there for people to gravitate to and everything, but also educating people about what's out there, not only from the standpoint of protecting their rights, but about, hey, I mean, let's face it, we're all consumers. We're all eventually going to spend money on something gun related. So my job is to sort through all the chaff and pick out the crap that's no good and only show you the stuff that I like. Now, granted, there has to be a comparison there, and to be fair, I guess from my perspective, the way that I approach SHOT Show this year and the way that I approach SHOT Show in general is that I want to be transparent with you guys. I want to show you everything that's out there. I don't want to show you just one or two little things. I try to go around and show off some of the good, some of the bad, some of the stuff I like, some of the stuff that is just interesting. Maybe I haven't developed an opinion on it yet. So we hope that you enjoyed all the SHOT Show coverage we put out this year. I think we've probably ended up putting out about 32 or 34 videos. That's kind of new for us. We typically don't do that sort of thing. So if you liked all of our SHOT Show coverage this year, be sure to go over to the NSSF over on Facebook and comment about our SHOT Show coverage, about how much you liked it. Be sure to like us on Facebook while you're at it. You know, let the people in the industry know that you appreciate the SHOT Show coverage, because there's a lot of expense and time involved in getting all of us out here, and a lot of you know, time involved to do this. So we want to know, you know, let us know in this video if you like the SHOT Show coverage. What did you like? What did you not like? Let us know, and then that way each year we can make educated decisions on the best way to move forward with this type of coverage. You got to tell me what you guys want to see, and I'll do my best to make sure that I'm providing that service to y'all. So thanks for watching. This has been SHOT Show 2016. We really enjoyed ourselves. I think we're going to go grab a dang scotch and go sit down and relax for a bit. All right. Thanks for your time, guys. We'll catch you soon. We're getting back to Georgia, get some shooting videos done. See ya.